my name is Brittany. I'm from the Monroeville Public Library, here to introduce you to Stardew Valley for our second episode of Switch It Up. So, in Stardew Valley, at the beginning of the game, you're given your grandfather's old farm, and you're kind of told to go ahead and do what you will with it. So you leave your desk job behind for a new life in Stardew Valley. And whenever you start a new game, you're able to customize your character. You can pick male or female. You can pick different skin colors. You can pick different hairstyles, different shirts. There's like 100 different shirts, a couple of different styles of pants and skirts. There's like beards and different kinds of like mustaches and facial hair, earrings, glasses. You can customize the colors of things. You can pick whether you want a cat or a dog, and there's different kinds of cats and different kinds of dogs. 3 styles of cats and 3 styles of dogs. And then there's a few different kinds of maps. So the standard farm is just the basic farm that the game defaults to. The Riverland farm, it has a lot more water for like fishing and that kind of thing. The forest farm has more trees that grow, although it has less farming land. The hilltop farm has rocky terrain. The wilderness farm has monsters that come out at night. And the Four Corners farm is designed with multiplayer in mind, so that it kind of splits each person into a different quadrant. You can play with up to 4 people, so that's kind of how that was imagined. And you pick out your name for your character, the name of your farm, so you could have like Goofy Farm or like Test Farm or like, I don't know, whatever you want to name it. And then your favorite thing. So I'm going to load up one of my farms just to show you what the game looks like. In the game, you can not only farm, but there's also animals that you can get. You can get like pigs, cows, sheep, chicken, all kinds of different things. Here's my cat. You can have different chests where you store different items. There's a lot of different items in the game. You can, here's a very basic demonstration of watering your crops. These are all my different crops here. I don't have any animals yet because this is still an early playthrough of the game. But there's also mining and combat in this game if you're looking for something a little more intense than, say, in our first episode we had Animal Crossing. This might seem very similar to Animal Crossing, and it kind of is. They're both very like chilled out games. You can play them very chilled out anyway. Animal Crossing doesn't have any kind of combat, any kind of like mining system in place in there other than hitting rocks on the surface. In this game, there's an actual 120 level mine that you can go through and complete each level and fight monsters in, which they're like goofy animated monsters. Like, I think there's like skeletons, there's little oozes, there's bats, there's different kinds of things like that. So it can be a little more exciting in that sense than perhaps maybe Animal Crossing if you're looking for something a little more intense. Beyond that, you can talk to the townsfolk of the Stardew Valley, and you can build like relationships with them. Like, there's I think 28 different people in the game. I've met them all in this character, and you can give them gifts, and you can get up to 10 hearts with them. And in the case of the characters that say single next to them, you're able to woo them basically. And you're able to marry them in the game if you build enough hearts with them and give them a ring. So, and so there's marriage in the game, and you can also have children in this game. So it has a lot of depth that you might not find in other games. I've spent a lot of hours playing it. It takes a long time to like really build up your farm, to build up those relationships. There's fishing, mining, farming. I mean, there's a lot to do. And the main objectives of the game, if you're looking for like, well, what are you working towards? What is the purpose? There's these little creatures called Junimos. They're like little blobs, basically. Let me see if I can get one on camera. Yeah, like that little blue guy up in the top right. They're like little creatures of the valley that like you can like support by completing their different objectives. So like you complete different bundles for them. Like here's the river fish bundle, crab pot bundle, ocean fish bundle. That's for the fish tank. There's different kinds of bundles too. Like over here, in this building here is the community center. So you can basically choose to rebuild the community center and support the community of Stardew Valley and the like local creatures, the Junimos, and just be kind of like supportive of the local people basically. So here's another example of some of the bundles. There's a construction bundle, fall foraging, exotic foraging, winter foraging, that kind of thing. So you can rebuild the community center and support the little creatures in the community. Or you can basically sell out the community to a company called the Joja Mart. And they sell like Joja Cola, and they sell the same things that the community sells. But they're like over here. Joja Cola, fuel your life. So you can go to Joja Mart and you can choose to buy a membership from the representative guy. So you can basically just end up supporting Joja Mart over time and to win the game that way. So there's two ways to win. You either sell out the community to the big corporation or you support the local community. It's kind of funny. So this game has a rating of E10+, so that's everybody 10 or older. Because of some, like, cause there's like the fantasy violence and the romances, so I think that's why it got that tag. And this game might be a little bit more appealing than Animal Crossing for some people because of the price tag. It's actually only $15, and you can get hours and hours and hours of gameplay versus the $60 price tag of Animal Crossing. So if you're comparing the two, this might be the way to go because you're getting sort of similar content. But that is all I have for you for this episode of Switch It Up. So if you're looking for something new to play, maybe consider Stardew Valley. And I will see you next time. Bye.